Hey team, Brian Davis here, Coach BLD with BrianDavisFitness.com. Well, just got the second workout of the day done. I started out my workout day when I got home from work and did Body Beast legs, bulk legs. As usual, I hate legs. Who likes doing legs? I know I don't. But I stuck with my weights, didn't try and up because I am trying to work on form. So stuck with the weight where I at, which is pretty heavy anyway. Because I like to overdo anything. So I was on the heavier side anyway, but I stuck with the weight where I was at, worked on my form, did much better with form, really burned in a good workout on the lunges. Did excellent with my lunges today. That was my weakest part of the leg routine. My form was spot on. I did great. I was able to push all the way through, do all the reps, and really got a burn on the quads. Crazy burn. Enough that when I was doing the sumo squats with 45 pounds, like I normally do, when I was in the stop position, because you do 5 stop, 5 stop, 5 stop, it's a 4 set where you're staying flexed and holding the weight. My legs were trembling, just trembling, because the quads got worked so hard in the first exercise with the lunges. So it was great. Had a question today on bands. I want to go over bands a little bit. Tony Horton especially uses a lot of bands as an option to barbell or dumbbells, which I'm a huge fan of bands. If I could turn the camera around real quick, I got probably somewhere around 20 bands. Now, with that said, you go out and start buying these bands that have the handles attached and whatnot, it can get expensive, okay, to buy all different weights and whatnot. It's a little bit more pricey to go this route in the beginning. That I went, but it's worth it. I went out and I bought, you go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and they have handles where you can put attached bands, okay? So you can swap weights. A set of handles is about $12, and then the heavier the band, the more it is. They were nice because when I was doing the simulated pull-ups over the door, what I did was I worked up to where I was doing 210 pounds. And I was doing that to prep myself to pull myself up doing pull-ups. So I was working my weight up and I was stacking bands. Not that anybody else has got to do that, but it's nice when you can swap bands. Well, in the tradition of the way Beachbody does business, they don't do anything halfway. The bands that you receive with 10-Minute Trainer, okay, are not cheap bands. They're nice bands. You can swap the bands out. Okay, like I said before, my son Mason is doing 10-Minute Trainer as he's trying to start his workout journey. He wants to get a little bit more physically fit. But the bands they send with 10-Minute Trainer on the handles are 30-pound bands. That's a bit much for a kid his age. So what I did is I ran to Dick's and I picked up a 10 and a 15. Okay, it cost me like $7.99 for a band, and what you do is this band pulls out, okay? You probably remember assembling it when you opened it. All you do is remove the 30-pound band that came with it. Got a little kink in that one. You remove the 30-pound band that came with it. You insert the new band and pull it tight, okay? So at any time you can run over to Dick's and you can pick up a bigger band, a smaller band, whatever fits you. They send a 30-pounder because that's kind of for an adult, a starter band, but not so weak that you're not getting a challenge out of it. It's kind of that middle of the road, fits most people band. If you haven't worked out in a long time, it might be a little heavy for you. You might want to go buy a 25 or a 20. If you have worked out before and your arms are kind of strong, you might want to go pick up maybe a 35 or a 40. But just wanted to go over with you that they are removable. You can get new bands, and you can find them at Dick's Sporting Goods. And they're pretty affordable when you buy them individually like that. So a lot cheaper than buying dumbbells. With that, guys, that's what I have tonight. My name is Brian Davis, Coach BLD with BrianDavisFitness.com. I want you to keep pushing play. Keep getting better and keep pushing just outside your comfort zone, because that is where life begins. You guys have a good night.